Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another one of my live videos. And Manchester United have just significantly beaten Leicester City by 2 goals to 0 now. This is 10 goals in 3 games, and we have kept now a clean sheet in our first 3 games. Absolutely fantastic today. We know Jose Mourinho went with a 4-2-3-1 formation, as he has done in the 2 previous games, and the system looks to be dramatically working. He went De Gea, Valencia, Bailey, Jones. Obviously dismissed Lindelof again. He went with Valencia, Bailey, Jones. I think he went with Blind, Pogba, Matic, and Matic is good at letting Pogba set 3. He went on the left. He went with Martial. It's good to see him start because it's his first game he has started from the start, as he's come off the bench twice in the previous term to get his name on the score sheet. So he was ahead of Rashford for the start on the left-hand side. You had Mkhitaryan in the current middle, who I think does fantastically well in the middle. He provided 2 assists last game as well. The Mkhitaryan, his performances are fantastic. He can play on the right, but I think he operates better in the centre. Juan Mata for the 3rd game's operating on that right-hand side. I think he's looked fantastic. And Romelu Lukaku up front, who scored 3 Premier League goals so far this season. Unfortunately, didn't get his name on the score sheet today, but fantastic. And the goals were from who were the goals from? Rashford, his first goal now in the Premier League, which is fantastic. He deserves all the credit. And Lingard gets his name on score sheet. Not Lingard, Fellaini. No, it was Rashford, Fellaini and Lingard got the assists. So all the subs basically got the goals, and one got the assist, which was Lingard. So the substitute Rashford scored, the substitute Fellaini scored, and Lingard got the current assist as well, which was fantastic. So absolutely fantastic, today. 10 goals now in 3 games, not conceded 1 goal, but we're going to get straight into the game. I didn't watch all the game, so I won't be able to do a full analysis. I thought the first half, though, I watched some of the game. I thought Mkhitaryan was fantastic. I thought he was switching the play fantastically well. I thought Pogba had numerous opportunities in the first half. I thought we were switching the play very well. I thought we looked energetic, well organised. I thought Matic looked comfortable in the midfield. I thought we were stringing passes together really, very well, but we were struggling to get in behind Leicester because they were playing so deep defensively. We were struggling to get behind Lukaku. It was hard really to find Lukaku in space, as Leicester he had a lot of players in currently front of him, Romelu Lukaku. But the first half, I thought Blind was making, Pogba were playing lovely through balls. I thought Blind were making fantastic runs. I thought Martial absolutely worked his arse off, young talent, experience, and he's just proven that he's growing and developing into his game, just like Marcus Rashford. I thought Martial were making decent runs, causing problems for the left backs as well. But Pogba had numerous opportunities in the first half. He was lucky not to get his name on the current score sheet. We were all pressing high up the pitch. Matic had a good game. I thought Jones was fantastic at the back as well. I thought Bailey was fantastic because you've got to have a good defence. You've got to be aware of the pace of Vardy. The pace of Mahrez. But I didn't think Leicester did really much going forward. I thought they did okay defence. I thought they had the odd counter attacks where Vardy broke, Mahrez broke. But that was about it really. They didn't really do much in the game. Craig Shakespeare was a bit concerned that no Leicester player was tracking Daley Blind's runs down when he was making them dramatic runs, getting into the box and stuff like that, trying to pick Romelu Lukaku out. But anyway, in the first half, Pogba had quite a lot of chances. In the first half, there was a disallowed goal as well. It was Lukaku, edge of the box. He turned fantastically well, had a decent shot, keeper saved it. Mata ran in, put the ball into the net, but it was currently disallowed. I think Leicester had a couple of opportunities as well in the first half. I didn't watch the majority of the first half, guys, if I am going to be quite honest with you. But then what else happened in the first half? There was a lot of fouls as well in the game, if I'm going to be quite honest with you. The referee had a good game today. He waved a lot of play on, But I thought we were energetic, organised. I thought we were very precise with the ball. I thought we were players making these runs, switching the play very, very well. Pogba showing his skills at times, Martial showing his skills at times. And, but we were struggling to get in behind, and it was half-time. It was 0-0. And then in second half, I thought we were still very pressing high up the pitch, passing the ball fantastically well. I thought Batic again, showing his strength, was fantastic. And Valencia was fantastic, I thought, as well. Mata was fantastic, as I said. And then basically something happened. I think it was Valencia had crossed the ball in, and it had hit Simpson's hand. I don't know if it was intended, so that's a big key point of the match. I think he'd handballed it. I don't think it was intended, but the referee had given the penalty. Romelu Lukaku had currently missed the penalty. Schmeichel had saved it, but there was a big debate that I think it should have been taken again, because when the penalty was struck, he come off, he's 2 or 3 yards off his line, did Schmeichel, so that could be a key part of the game you could have complaints about. And then after that, Leicester, Mahrez had a decent opportunity to run on the counter-attack, and David De Gea had saved it with his current feet. And then there was a part where Jones was doing fantastically well. He did get quite a few tackles in on Riyad Mahrez, so he looked very, very composed at the back, as well did Phil Jones. And then Leicester had a chance, I think, through Gray. And then what happened is what happened after that, I can't really remember because I didn't really watch all the game. And then what happened that Mourinho had brought a sub on, he'd brought Marcus Rashford on. I think it was to replace Juan Mata, if I'm quite sure. And Rashford comes on, shows his genuine pace, his talent, his experience that he's got. And, he's very, very good, when he's on the shoulder, especially. And he's even good without the ball. He shows fight. He works hard for the team. His work rate's fantastic. Mkhitaryan's work rate was fantastic. I was very impressed with him today. I thought Rashford, also very, very good today. Marcus Rashford, he was very, very good. And it paid off. He got his name on the score sheet. What happened is, the build-up, it was lovely play between Pogba and Rashford, link-up play. Pogba waited for the run, Rashford flicked it to Rashford, put the ball in, and it basically got blocked and went out for the corner. The corner comes in, Rashford unmarked, whacks it, and it goes into the net, and that currently makes it 1-0. And then and it did take, and it's very surprising because it did take until I think the 70th minute mark for us to break the deadlock. With all the pressure we were putting on Leicester, the amount of passes we were stringing together. We should have hit the deadlock earlier on in the game, considering the amount of chances that we had in the first half, through Paul Pogba and all that. Romelu Lukaku had decent opportunities. He should have got his name on the score sheet yet again. But after that, it went to 2-0. It was Jesse Lingard. Fellaini. It was Fellaini, but Jesse Lingard had got the current assist. Fellaini had come on as well. Just Jesse Lingard had come on. It was a through ball. Lingard had it played through to Lingard. There were questions of offside. Lingard had received the ball, crossed the ball in, come off Fellaini, and went into the back of the net 2-0. There were talks about that could have been offside, but I think there was presumably someone playing Fellaini onside in the Leicester back line. But good to see Fellaini get his name on the score sheet. Good to see Rashford getting his name on the score sheet, and good to see Lingard get his name on the score sheet. And after that we still had chances. We had a couple of still chances through Romelu Lukaku, what just went over the bar. And then basically after that, then it come to near the end. We was very relieved that we got them goals that we was pressing for the majority of the game. And then right near the end, Leicester had an opportunity through. Leicester had an opportunity. I can't remember the player, but they had an opportunity. It was put into the box, and David De Gea had made a world-class save. And basically, that was about it in the game. But full credit, I thought it did take time, did the goal, but I thought in the midfield we looked very good. Pogba deserves credit. Bailey at the back deserves credit. Jones deserves credit. Valencia deserves credit. He showed his intensity in the game as well. Mkhitaryan showed his intensity in the game, playing lovely. He was switching the play fantastically well, very composed, driving forward well. Matic again looking very, very comfortable in the midfield. Pogba playing some lovely passes, lovely through balls. Blind would make some fantastic decent runs as well. Rashford, when he came on, he made fantastic decent runs as well, causing problems for Leicester. But Leicester didn't really do much in taking into consideration. Leicester didn't really do much in the game. There wasn't really much of a threat. They did have the odd counter-attack where they did look quite dangerous, but I thought defensively we looked very composed at the back, so we didn't really allow Leicester any space to really get in behind. We did take as a foot off the gas the odd time, but not very often. But Leicester did look strong at the back, because the majority of the game they had a lot of men behind the ball, where it did Leicester. But yeah, very good win today for Manchester United. 2-0 winners today. I didn't watch them all the game. I didn't watch most of the first half, but I do remember some of the analysis that I can remember. But I watched the majority of the second half, and this is fantastic. City won earlier on today, 2-1. Can't remember the other results. But yeah, it's 3 out of 3 now. Top of the league, which is very good news for Manchester United. And Leicester, have been in okay form. They haven't been brilliant, but they've been in okay form. Did very well against Arsenal in the 4-3 defeat. So they have been scoring goals. Vardy scored a couple. Okazaki scored a couple. And they won the last game 2-0 against Brighton. So they have been in okay form of Leicester. City, and there's talks that maybe Mahrez could still leave Leicester. There's been speculation with Vardy and Danny Drinkwater as well. So a couple of their players could still go Leicester City's. But to be fair, with all the dominance that we had, I thought we'd have brought the deadlock in the first half, considering the amount of chances we had. Matt obviously had that offside goal. Pogba had numerous chances. Lukaku had quite a lot of decent opportunities in the game as well. But overall, I'm going to take credit for the performance. I thought it was another fantastic display and performance from Manchester United. I can't remember the next game. Is it Stoke away, the next game? I'm going to look into more detail about that game, and I will be updating you guys about that. So anyway, guys, that's everything to update you today. Drop your comments, like, on the channel. Tell me how you think today's game went. Take it easy, and I will see you all later. Bye.